Hello YouTube. Lately I've been doing a lot of testing with the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra and I've been really impressed with the macro focusing capabilities of this telephoto camera. Seriously, this thing's like a microscope. And that got me thinking, how well do my other favourite camera phones do when you compare them side by side? So today we've got the Vivo X100 Pro, the Oppo Find X7 Ultra and the Honor Magic 6 RSR, but that's basically the Honor Magic 6 Pro, so pretend it's that if you want. And we're going to see how close they can focus in video and photo modes on the telephoto camera. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is our little setup. We've got a big ring light up here. We've got a little pocket light down here. We've got a very small plant, and we've got some little minifigures and a coin. If you look next to my hand, or even better next to my little finger, they are very, very small. So yeah, let's grab the phones. I'm starting with the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra. Okay, we've got the screen recording going. I'm going to start in video mode. I will try and record video at the same time. Yeah, it looks like it's working. So we want the 4x lens. Oh, it's not letting me tap it. There we go. We want the 4x lens, which is the telephoto camera on the Pura 70 Ultra. And we'll just move in and see how close. We'll do the coin first. Still in focus. Still in focus. That is mental. If we get up into the little cat's face, you can see all the texture of the paint on this little pigeon character. It's like got a flocked finish, and you can see all of the little bristles of hair. Pretty cool. Finally, let's go take a look at these flowers. And I'll get as close as I can. It's struggling to focus. It doesn't know what I want to focus on. That's too close. We've lost focus. There we go. Cool. Now I'll do the same in photo mode. I'll take some close-up shots. What it does, when you turn on super macro mode, it's actually using both the telephoto camera and the wide angle camera. So if I cover the, let's make it kick into super macro. So you got this preview on the screen. If I cover the ultra wide, then that covers that preview, but this big screen preview is still the telephoto. And if I cover the telephoto, yeah, so interesting. I think it's blending footage from both the ultra wide and the telephoto to get the best results. But yeah, let's do the coin first. Get as close as we possibly can. Oh, we can still go closer. Jesus. That's probably about our limit. Then we'll do the face of the kitty cat. We'll pull back a bit and get the flocking on our pigeon. And finally we'll get as close as we can to these flowers. That is mad. Next, I'm going to try the Oppo Find X7 Ultra. We'll start in video again. Now, I'm not sure whether to choose the 3x or the 6x. So let's try the 3x first. Already we can't get that close. That's about our limit with the 3x. What about the 6x? 6x we need to be even further back. The 1x can go about here. And the ultra wide, I think we can go really close, yeah. But obviously you get that ultra wide field of view. So, is there a macro, dedicated macro mode? No. See if we can force it. No, so there doesn't seem to be a way to force it into macro mode in video. So the closest we can get with the main lens is about here. With the 0.6x we can get right in. But obviously we've got a very wide field of view. About the 2x. 2x is pretty close, but still need to be back around here. 3x, even further back. It's working here. Yeah. And 6x, as we discussed, is all the way back here off the screen for you. So let's try photos. In photo mode it did kick into macro mode automatically, and I think it's using the ultra wide camera to do so. Yeah, the telephoto is worse, so looks like the best results will be 2x. And we'll try and recreate our shots. So how close can we get to this? A bit further back. A bit further back. There, we're in focus. Okay, we can get about there. Kitty's face. That's still in focus. Yeah, about there. Pigeons flocked for about there. And these flowers, right, now we've got the Vivo X100 Pro, one of my all-time favourites. Let's see how this one does. First, I'll start the screen recording. Okay, we're starting in video. We'll go to the telephoto. I know this one does good macro shots as well, but can it compete? So let's start recording video. Let's see how close. Well, it's not, it doesn't know what to focus on, that's for sure. Okay, that's about as close as we're getting to the cat's head in video. About the coin. About here. Still quite impressive. The bird's head. and the flowers. We're about there. Okay, now photo mode. Obviously on the telephoto again, we know it's good for macro. Oh, we've got macro mode disabled. There's super macro enabled. But which sensor is it using? Let's find out. So obviously I've selected 4.3x, which has the square aperture, yeah. So if I cover it, it is actually using the telephoto, but it might be combining it with information from the ultra wide again. Okay, it looks like that's our closest in photo mode. Now for the cat bunny. Come on, really struggling with focus. There we go. That's about as close as we're getting. Bird head. And these flowers. We can go to 8.6x. Obviously that's a digital crop. That looks quite good. Let's see how that does. But the closest we'll get at 4.3x is about here. Move on to the final candidate, which is the Honor Magic 6 RSR or Honor Magic 6 Pro, because they basically have the same camera other than the autofocus system. We'll start in video mode again using the 2.6x, which is the telephoto camera. Will it not let me record? Okay, it won't let me record while I'm screen recording. So here's our video in 4K 30 on the 2.6x lens. This is as close as we can get to the coin, pretty damn close. Here's the cat's face, about here. Pigeon made about here, and finally the flowers. Ooh, out there. Cool. So let's do photos. 2.5x. We've got macro mode on. We want macro mode on, please. That's about as close as we're going to get. Cat face. Maybe about here. Pigeon face. About here. And the flowers. Alright, so I think that's about it for this one. Obviously the Huawei is miles ahead when it comes to close-up macro photography compared to my other favourite camera phones. I think the new Sony Xperia 1.6 could come close, but I haven't tried that yet, so who knows. But yeah, get subscribed if you like this kind of thing. I'm definitely going to do a more in-depth comparison between the Pura 70 Ultra and the Vivo X100 Pro. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Doodles.